Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Social Media Decoded podcast, the number one podcast to help you understand social media better so that you grow your business, get more clients, and monetize. And today, I am so excited because you all know I get really excited when we have special guests here on the Social Media Decoded podcast. We love talking to amazing experts, and today we will be talking to Erica, who is so amazing. We're going to be talking about some future forward social media strategies. What should we be thinking about when it comes to the future of social media and marketing? And so, Erica, thank you so much for joining us today on the Social Media Decoded podcast. So excited to chat. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so excited to get into today's discussion. So, I would love if you would introduce yourself and let the listeners know a little bit about you and your business.
Yeah, sounds good. My name is Erica Yang. I am the CEO founder of Real Hype Creative. We're a cross-border venture studio and a creative agency. We really focus on building the brands and the celebrities and also different kind of products and it's through a trending short viral video and that needs an international influence.
Awesome. So you're the founder and CEO of Real Hype Creative, a cross-border venture studio and creative agency. I love that. So tell us, what was, the moment that you thought about this business and you said the world needs to know more about this?
Yeah, so literally during the pandemic, right, we don't really have a lot of access to shoot like a high quality content, like a TV and a film set. And then but all those brands and all the products and the celebrities still have the needs. They need the voice to talk to the world about whatever they're working on. And then we start shooting more short clips because it's easier to shoot on the phone, needs like a one or two person, go to a celebrity's house and we're making some content. And then the first story was we start saying, Akon, you should be on the Chinese TikTok and let us handle it. It's pretty easy and straightforward. So we have myself and one of my partners. So we go to his house and we shoot a bunch of different videos. We got hundreds of millions of views. And then we're like, wow, that was the moment that, everybody actually needed this. It's the most efficient way of marketing either your brands, your products, and then we think the whole world needs this, especially the pandemic situation now. Also, given the whole world how it is evolving, and then it's so much more about attention driven. So it's really essential for us to produce very timely content that's short and fast, and then so really grab, especially you want to cater towards the younger audience. That's what we need to do. So we start doing that for Akon. That's our first success. And then we did a rap challenge for him and we got 230 million views on one of the little clip he wanted to promote and it doesn't cost anything. And then we start doing things for Maggie Q, and she's a Hollywood movie star. So we did it for her on Douyin, also on Chinese Instagram. And then this get a tremendous attraction. We're like the whole world needs this most efficient and timely marketing that's also at the same time very cost effective and everyone really have a voice to their fans and followers directly. We're like, we got to do it.
Yeah, so what was the strategy behind how you were able to get all of those views for that marketing strategy?
Yeah, it's a pretty much first of all, we always say the strategy always anybody wants to get out there, you need to be your true authentic yourself, and then really you need to understand what are the trends right now, what's the trending song to use. So you really have to edit whatever the message you wanted to deliver. You make sure that's authentic and also make sure you catch up with the trend. It has to definitely, we always call the TikTok version of whatever you're trying to say. Gotta be fast. It's gotta be straight to the point. Gotta understand the trends, and then you have to use the strategy. And actually, as we work super closely with the TikTok, and they are over also leading investor. So working with them together, sometimes we actually set the trends and templates with a celebrity. If there's a really good message or a good cause to be delivered, we do that together.
So what's the difference between celebrities content and just an everyday influencers content? What makes the celebrities content so special?
The celebrities content is there already very well known, so we have to choose the, you know, for the celebrity content, what it was is because you already see them on TV and on film, you kind of know who they are, but the audience really wanted to know, who they are as a person. Are they approachable? You want to show, we call like a not like 100% perfection of version of them. At the same time, you can actually talk to them directly. That's how we work with them. With the regular influencer, we always can come up with a strategy with what is the true authentic of yourself, and then how can we help you actually making the content that can create the value for whoever is watching, that either they get entertained or where they learn something, or they start getting advice out of that. So it's kind of relatively different, but in the core it's just be yourself and be approachable and creating the video that actually provides value for whoever's watching.
Yeah, so here on the Social Media Decoded podcast, a lot of our listeners are small business owners. So how can this information apply to their small businesses? Maybe they aren't getting 200 million views like celebrities. We're talking about real tangible information that small business owners can use. So how can they utilize a strategy like yours in their business?
Yeah, it's actually TikTok or all the other short video platform is really, really small business owner can actually really take a pretty good use out of that, because first of all, this is all like a low production. You're shooting out of your iPhone, like anybody can do it, and it's also the most efficient, cost efficient way of creating the brands on social media. We have a lot of examples. Actually, more than 50% of our customers are small business owners. We basically show them how they can shoot the content, and then we actually also teach them how they can post the content. So the key is you should, while you're a small business owner, say you could be just one person and you're marketing a restaurant, then you literally just use your iPhone to shoot some content about your restaurant, about your food. And then we always tell them to, what is that make yourself unique out of everyone else? And so shoot that, and then post also as much as you can on social media while your bandwidth allows you. And then also, through a collaboration, working with different influencers, and also you can be micro influencers as long as you have a true message you want to deliver.
Okay, I love that. So, social media is always changing. And so, how can brands and influencers connect with their audiences in new and exciting ways? Are there any trends that they should look forward to, or anything that is changing in the social media landscape?
Actually, nowadays, as you heard of the NFT and the Web3, that's actually it just needs a little bit of education. Actually, really and very easy to understand. It is for the brands and influencer, and through the NFT provided or minted by the brands or by the influencers, it's really giving them a more, for example, almost you feel like it's like a Starbucks has a loyalty point. This is just the next generation. So one of the examples is like the Taylor Swift now with her concert tickets, and there's a lot of tickets are through the NFT. That's one way. More so is also you connect with your fans online. We actually do a lot of offline events, so you really in the real world you meet your follower, your fellow customers, and then you have a much better direct connection, also build up a closer, getting closer than ever. So that's one way we're saying is, yes, online gets bigger and bigger. Do not ignore actually meeting them in person. Then also nowadays, because the supply chain and the customer service is so much more advanced, and everybody can use the software. So we work with a lot of influencer. We're creating customized brands for them, or white label certain brands for them. So influencers has their own brands, their own product. That's also a really good way for them to connect with their customers. And then, this year, even for the next 10, 15 years is AI. So people start creating like an avatar of themselves with their own characters. So the train AI with their own personalities. Now you have a lot of technology with a deep fake type of technology. They like avatar sounds exactly like you. So AI is definitely a way to go about it. And then also, the brands can also connecting, also helping influencer go viral, promoting the brand. For example, what we were doing right now is we are promoting a like newer version of a coffee shop that promotes sustainability. So people use their own container or even creative container, for example, like an avocado or watermelon. So have influencers go through the real experience with the actual product, and then we documented like a vlog style, and it's really helped a lot for the influencer, for the brand to really connect with the customer. What is the real experience? And then one of that way is we do that, we live stream it. So you can live talking to your audience, talking to your fans.
Live streaming is very, very popular. And what I heard you say is there's a lot of video that we should be thinking about when we're thinking about the future of social media, because people interact with video more than any other type of content, I think. And so I think what I heard you say there is definitely a lot of video that we should pay attention to, along with, the trends that are going on. And each of these platforms are also different, but they all have video. And so, like you said, the short form video is definitely something that we should keep forward and keep at the top of our minds. That was a really good that was a really good masterclass you just gave there. So I hope that everyone was taking notes. Make sure you tag me at Michelle L. Thames on Instagram and let me know what you thought about this. Is Erica dropping gems about the future of social media? And she said AI, which you all know I love AI and everything, Chat GPT and everything. Today I just found an app about videos. So the future of social media looks different. It doesn't have to be hard. I heard you say we just have to show up and be authentic. So again, there are easy ways to do this, and you can get views, right? We may not get the celebrity views. I'm so glad you gave that perspective too, because so we can know what's possible. But I also want business owners to draw it back and know that we have to take it step by step, and with, tools and resources and, that can help us, like video editing and the things that you do at your agency. I think that this is helping business owners understand more about video and how to get in front of more people using influencer marketing and brand ambassador and all those things to be able to, increase their views and increase their reach on these free tools. It's free, right? So I love that.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of work on TikTok. So do you think that TikTok, well, I heard that TikTok might get banned in the US. I just heard that today. So what are your thoughts on TikTok? Should we focus on that app? What do you think is the future of TikTok?
Oh, we all kind of like waiting. Like I'm not exactly sure, like 100% what's gonna happen to it. And we definitely, because it's such a valuable platform and provides so much value to business owners and to celebrities and to the brands, and then to everyday like people like us and watching the content. So I think the government is gonna figure out a way to make it sustainable and truly benefit from everyone. It could be, switch the ownership, or somehow, in a good governance and a control. I think it should stay, and I believe it can stay.
We hope so. We hope so, because there's, TikTok is a really great place where you can go viral overnight. I mean, if you go viral, you should be prepared, with your business and everything. But it's easier, I think, to go viral on TikTok than Instagram. I just think that it's a place where, there's the aesthetics are not as important as people may think on Instagram or, whatever. But I just think that people show up more on TikTok. And there's experts and there's a ton of information. I mean, me and my husband and daughter are going on a cruise, and we just looked up everything we need to know and free things and things you should do. So there's so much information there. So I don't know. I hope they don't take it away, but we'll see. And just like any other platform, you got to have a plan for every single platform to make sure that you're staying ahead of the, the trends, right? Staying ahead of what's going on, because if that does happen, it's okay. You have another platform. Now focus on Instagram or wherever, but we don't need to be everywhere. We don't need to overwhelm ourselves.
Yeah. We just focus on creating quality, valuable content for our audience.
Yes.
And we have a lot of platforms to choose from.
We do, but we don't need to be on all of them. I love it. So
yes.
This is one of my favorite segments of the Social Media Decoded podcast, and I love to talk about books. I love to read, and I think that being, entrepreneurs, we're learning something new. So were there any books or resources that helped shape the businesswoman you are today? If so, what are they? And if you would love to share those with the listeners today.
you may from my side that there's so many great books out there. My favorite book is Michael Singer's Untethered Soul. So that really help you, in my opinion, the personal level and also business level. It's my favorite book, and also in this like ever changing, fast paced social media driven life every day. A lot of people facing a lot of stress, and you really need to how to manage your own stress and mental health. I also like a book. I think it's really popular called "Subtle Art of Don't Give a Fuck." That's one of the book I really like. And on top of that, I learned so much from the podcast. And there are a lot of amazing podcasts that we listen. And then funny on that, it seems like you, I learned so much about AI and Chat GPT on TikTok because they really have such an amazing algorithm, and then they really push you the right content and then really absorb you in, and it's really short, but you learn so much out of it too. So one of the ways I also learn a lot from TikTok.
Yes, no, I'm with you. I love AI. I just created some emails today, podcast outlines. It is my assistant. It is so great. I love AI. I think that it's amazing. And like you said, I love, those books. Those are some great recommendations. We love Audible here. So if you remember Audible, and also Libby, if you are in the United States, you can download Libby from your library and use your library card to get Audible downloads and also Kindle books. So great recommendations, and I agree with you about podcasts and TikTok to stay up to the latest and greatest on all the things that go on. TikTok will definitely take you down a rabbit hole. So be prepared to learn a lot of things, like you said, in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
But this has been such a great, amazing episode with so many gems, Erica, and I'm so grateful for you for coming on and sharing. But before we head out today, I would love if you could share with the listeners today where we can find more about you, and if you have anything special you would like them to take a look at or take advantage of.
Thank you. Definitely, you can find us on our Instagram handle, Real Hype Creative, and there's our websites and all the social platforms, social handles out there on our Instagram, and everyone can find us.
Yes, and we'll definitely have all that information down below for you in the show notes as well. So make sure you connect with Erica. Again, thank you so much for coming on today. This has been such an amazing episode. We are looking forward to the future of AI and social media. I think it's going to be big. And so this is definitely a testament of what's going on in the social media landscape and what you should look forward to. So thank you so much again, Erica. This was so great and so great talking to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's my honor.